Hi, I'm Charlotte, I'm 27, I'm originally from Kent, and prior to starting university I worked as a teaching assistant in a primary school for 3 years, and before that I worked in an office. So I'm studying an education studies degree and I'm on the primary pathway, so this has got a really wide range of flexible module choices, and we cover lots of different topics relating to issues in education. So I had considered university when I left secondary school, but I couldn't find anything that I was really passionate about studying. So I took some time out of education, went into the world of work, became a teaching assistant and discovered that I really love education, and I'd found a pathway that I wanted to pursue a career in. And in order to be a teacher, I needed to get a degree, and that was the sort of jump back into education for me. But finding something that I really loved learning about made the process so much easier. If your thoughts are anything similar to mine, you might be thinking, will I be the only mature student? Am I going to stand out? And I would say the answer to that is no. So I have found Bar to be a really welcoming community with a range of different people who are different ages, come from different backgrounds, and come from all over the world really. And that gives you a really nice mixture of people, that there's always going to be people that you get on with. And it's also worth remembering that when you come to university, everyone is in the same situation, so you're all new, no one knows anyone, and everyone is normally really happy and just wants to make friends. This varies course to course, but in my experience, I have 12 contact hours a week, and this has roughly stayed the same over the course of my degree. And for me, this comes in the form of lectures and seminars, and these are split up between Monday and Friday. But you may have a day or two where you don't have any contact time with your tutors. So for example, I have Tuesdays and Fridays off, and this is a really good time for you to fit in some part-time work around your studies if that's something that interests you. So check out the Bar job shop or your university's job and careers site, or you can look for work in your city or town. A lot of the students that I know work in Bath, and me personally, I've worked as an ambassador for the university, which has been really good because it's really flexible and it fits in around my studies quite well. There is lots of support on offer at university. So at Bar we have student wellbeing services, and this covers a range of support from emotional health, physical health, financial situations. There is a healthcare centre on site, so you can have access to a doctor if needed. And alongside this, Bar also has a really good range of academic support on offer as well. So the Writing and Learning Centre are part of Bar Library, and you can have one-to-one sessions with them, or you can go to drop-in sessions. They can help you structure academic work, they can proofread your essays for you, and as well as this, they also run workshops on referencing, academic writing, how to structure your work, note-taking. So there's lots of support on offer if that's something that you would like to take up. We also have a careers service, and this is a team of people that I've found to be really useful throughout the course of my degree. So they can help you with CV writing, job application, cover letters, interview prep, and they can also help you with just some general careers advice for after your degree if you're unsure on what sort of route you'd like to take. The answer to this is yes. I moved into campus accommodation when I was 25, and I moved into gardens accommodation, and there were 9 of us. Oh, there were 10 of us with me, and we ranged from 18 to 27 years old, so there was a real mixture. I found this to be a really good experience because I was close to the facilities, so I was near the library, I was near the main teaching building, had really good bus connections into the city, and also it was a really good place to network socially with others who weren't just on your course but were studying all sorts of different things. So the first thing I wish I'd known was to leave my expectations behind. University is what you make it. You don't have to fit a stereotype, so please don't worry about particular ways that you have to learn or that you have to go out partying all the time. It is completely up to you to shape your university experience, so try not to put any pressure on yourself before you start. Having come from full-time work before entering university, I was really used to having a monthly wage, and this is something that I wasn't receiving anymore now that I was a student. So in hindsight, I wish I had taken more time to plan my meals, plan my shopping, list out my expenses for the week and for the month, so I knew how much money I had and what, if any, I would have left over. So I would advise check out student bank accounts, any financial support, bursaries you can get, look at student rail cards and student discount cards, because they all make a massive difference. So my first top tip is get yourself into a routine. So use it to your advantage that you've probably been in work before, or you've got lots of commitments, and use that organisation and discipline that you have to sort out a routine for you where you find the best time of the day that works for study and what works for you to fit in other commitments as well. The second top tip I have is never be afraid to ask for help. So just because you're a mature student and you might be a little bit older than some other people on your course, it does not mean that you're expected to know everything. So please make use of your academic tutors, your personal tutor, the support services, and also your other students on your course, because we've all got a unique perspective on things and we can all help each other to get through our degree. My last top tip is find a balance between study and free time. So downtime is so important. You don't want to burn out, and writing essays and the academic work can be quite stressful. So make sure you schedule in some time to relax. Whether that be just going for a walk, reading, or maybe joining a society or club at your university. So the last thing I'd like to say is please see being a mature student as a positive thing. It's not negative. You have so much life experience you can bring to your course, to your degree. Just really embrace it and enjoy the whole experience and make the most of all the opportunities and experiences that you get to do at university.